Let's go get them again.
The 68 twins from Guerlain were released, highly ignored by our YouTube fragrance community. Only a few select scent heads have spoken about these two. Today, we are going to focus on my channel on my newest snipe purchase, which is called Le 68 Eau de Parfum from the house of Guerlain. Let's get into it. Fragrance family, welcome to the Road Joey channel. I'm your host, Mark. Today we're not unboxing, but we are giving a first impression on a fragrance that I got on Facebook, and this one called Le 68 Eau de Parfum from the house of Guerlain. This is, of course, a follow-up to their original 68 release. So this one was released back in 2013. Before I say anything, look at this bottle from Guerlain. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. This was a Facebook snag on a Canadian fragrance group, which finding this one under $100 is quite a feat. It'd actually be unheard of. So getting a partial like this, which is just enough juice for me, is perfect. And it gets me to try a release that maybe I wouldn't have gotten because these are going for around 300 and up Canadian. So I always was curious about, of course, this one and the cologne one. That one, very hard to find also, and very pricey, just like this one. So we're going to see what this one has in store for me. I'm looking forward to it. 68, if you want to know the reason for the name, is an homage to the legendary address, 68 Avenue des Champs-Élysées in Paris. So they're basically giving homage to their flagship store in Paris. So this one should have some legendary Guerlain notes, which I would assume. And a lot of Guerlain fragrances have them, but these special releases usually emphasize them a lot more. So let's delve into 68. Let's smell this sucker. And I'm very happy. Anytime I get like something like this, it's a more of a collector's item than anything from Guerlain. So let's sniff this one out and I'll give you my thoughts. Oh, that sweet vanillic up front, vanillic opening. There's a very powdery heliotrope up top. There's some resins here, so it has that vanillic, resinous, ambery almost feel to the release. It's got a hay-like quality in there too. It has like a dry-like, really dry-like quality here, and some honeyed sweetness. Very heliotrope heavy to my nose. At least that's what I'm getting from this release. A well-balanced scent from Wassa. Reminds me of something that would come from L'Art et la Matière series, just because of that white vanillic feel that I'm getting. I'd have to say less confectionery than L'Art et la Matière, more of a balance. It kind of reminds me of another very rare release that I have is 181 de Guerlain, which is a bottle that they gave to just certain people. They weren't actually selling it. It was just celebrating 180 years of their existence. And this kind of reminds me of a little bit of it. Very unisex, almost like a sweet floral-like fragrance. So you'd have to kind of like that creamy, smooth, warming, opulent, powdery type of releases from Guerlain. Very, very nicely blended. Absolutely like this one. I can't wait to put this one on skin. So there it is. Le 68 Eau de Parfum. Now that you heard my take on this release, and of course it's going to get a pop the cherry. I don't want to wear it on skin, obviously, but I'd love to see your comments below. If you have smelt this release, or maybe the cologne version of this release, I'd love to hear your take in the comments below. As always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.